Today, one of the limitations we have is just the drugs that are available. There's been enough characterization of tumors that we have a really good understanding of what the genetic events are that are common in myeloma, and particularly which ones are actually occur very early in the disease process. And now the real challenge is making sure we get drugs to match to those specific events, so that as a group like mine, where we'll profile patients, and if we see one of those many events, we have that drug to pull off the shelf and give to the patient. And in those kind of studies, that tends to be the rate limiting step today, is we often know what we want to target, but there isn't a drug that is available, or there isn't a drug that's even gone into phase 1 clinical trials yet. We may have it in the lab, we know it works in the lab, but it hasn't progressed to the point where it's available to patients. And that's the major hurdle that we need to get to, is finding ways to get these drugs available, because they're only used in small percentages of patients. And finding a way to get those drugs available to a patient is the real major hurdle. The first step is for groups like mine to actually do the work to show that they work in the lab, and then find ways to ensure that we work with the regulators to find ways to get these available to patients through safety studies at a minimum.